organs that are used for eating to be performing some sexual something. What I mean is, when someone's using their mouth, a lady uses her mouth on a male sexual organ, that's why arousing or during a sexual play or something. Or a male uses his own mouth to perform a sexual act, meaning he uses his mouth on a female sexual organ. That's basically what oral sex is. When you both use your mouth, like in the 69 kind of thing, when the lady is using her mouth on the man with penis, and the man is using his mouth on the female sexual organ, vagina, pussy, or whatever we call it, punani. Yes, and a female punani.
Oral sex can be defined as the kind of sex that relates between a man and a woman, or a woman and a woman doing sex orally. Now, oral, it could be through phone, it could be through the actual process of having sex.
Okay, like
what? Talk with it in your mind. No, talk with it in your mind.
Sorry, before I am interrupted him. According to me, oral sex is like you using your mouth. According to this word on the street, mouth action. So it's about you caressing the person's genitals.
Hello, caresser.
Seriously. And it's about caressing the person's genitals with your mouth, and it brings sexual stimulations, and it is something that is so pleasurable, provided it is well done. So that's my definition of oral sex.
Oral sex is the kind of sex that two people who choose to have sex wants to have pleasure by using their mouth. So that's what I think oral sex is about. No. And why I haven't practiced it before, I think not everybody that are beautiful on the face are beautiful down there. So sometimes some people are not as clean as you expect them to be, as much as they are on the outside. So it's very safe to just try to just do it the most assured way.
Yes, interestingly, I have. I'm an explorer, I'm an adventurous person, so yes, I have practiced it a couple of times.
This one is loud. Where me, I have not done it before. I've not practiced. I don't understand you. Well, cough.
So I cannot cough again.
Is it that no now? Me, I have not done oral sex.
Me, I've done it well. It's sweet die.
Well, mama.
Yeah, so I've practiced it. It's quite pleasurable.
Yeah. Okay. Is it that know how you are doing it? Me, I have not done it before. I've done the normal one. Me, I don't pass my boundary. I don't know how they do this thing, but people used to complain. They used to pass this thing. They used to complain that I said me, I don't know. The first time I did it, I was like, what the fuck? So I don't know.
Mind your language. WTF.
I'm saying the truth. I don't know that thing. When I was like, what the I do if I explain my experience.
No, it's actually speechless right now. So
it's not about being speechless. The time I did it, I did not want to. I just said let me try it. Try by error. That's the thing. Since that time, I know. But if anybody this we have to talk about it. For me, if we are going to do it, I'm going to talk about it.
I like it. Okay, yes, I don't know if it's actually nice to say, but I'm a fan of oral sex. I actually like it. It's a turn on for me. Oral sex is a turn on for me. Yes, I like it. The experience was nice, and actually, if basically I have sex and I've not had oral sex, I really do not really feel like I've had sex. Yes, basically.
My experience that was 2017, 2018. I think was it 2017? I think 2017. That time you got gone back to school now.
Okay, yeah, I think my first oral sex was 2019. Yeah, if I remember. Yeah, it was
You know,
a
say you
Calabar
don't-
girl that did the justice to that beautiful joystick of mine, and in fact, since then I fell in love with it. And when I actually practiced it on her, it was like, if I'm feeling cold,
Hello.
it was so funny, but it was so
Dr. Freeze.
sweet.
He's
So,
Dr.
yeah.
Freeze, oh, don't mind him.
Like I said, it depends on how well you caress the genitals, especially for the women. In fact, if you're a guy, you can lick plates. Hey! Imbrusha site que pour crayer bata kazita ye. Oh, they will come back running. Definitely. So yeah.
It's the truth now. How you
So
see
yeah,
that?
it's actually good. So at the end of the day, the problem is that most people don't actually do it. Some people, they bite their genitals.
Why you go think reach that stage? You know why? God.
First of all, I don't have experience with oral sex, but anybody who wants to do oral sex should. First of all, I think the safe way of practicing oral sex is to make sure that your partner is neat, your partner is you should not practice oral sex with somebody you're just meeting for the first time. You cannot do, what I'm trying to say is, you cannot do one night stand and oral sex at the same time. You can't put oral sex and one night stand in the same statement in your head. So I think that's the prerequisite for oral sex.
Well, how oral sex should be practiced, it should be practiced safe, in the sense that when you want to give a lady, make sure you know it's a best, a soup, or you take suya before you do oral sex for a lady. And ladies, please don't eat the Yoruba tarodo stew before you say you are giving him an egg, a BJ. Yes, oral sex for male is called a blue job, and for female is called you give her an head, you eat at home.
Me, I don't know. It's him that knows me. He know he has done things.
Baba, dress back. Let me answer this question.
Okay, I leave it to you.
Yeah, like the question states, how should we practice it? So let me start with the women, and as a woman, hold that joystick, hold it well with strong hold. Now the whole idea is that, like, when you're licking up the pop, you're licking it like so that's how it's supposed to be. It is a lollipop. Lick it. Something like this. But some women, they use their teeth to lick lollipop, and I'm like,
Klaus.
no, it's the truth. You
Yeah,
use
talk
teeth
about that.
to lick sweets. So why should you use your teeth to lick lollipop? For crying out loud, use your lips. Kiss the lollipop. Then you go down. Then you
Go down
caress
low.
it.
This
Everything.
way I got this.
Before.
I'm not there. I don't did. I
So
don't
that's
even
how
dey
you
around
practice
when
it.
I was not
As a
around when-
woman, you hold the joystick with so much attitude, with so much finesse. Let the guy look at you and be like,
Another
bros.
dimension.
Yes, so exactly. Like that, dude. Hold it like that. So at the end of the day, you are not just giving sexual pleasure to him, you're also giving it to yourself. It's just basic, simple. Just basic, simple basics of having sex. So for the guys, please and please. So quote and unquote, I'm quite an expert in the
expertise.
licking plates.
Expertise.
So the whole idea is that when you're licking a woman's plates, number one, the pubic hair will be there. It's not all women that shave, some don't, but irrespective, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
The pubic hair can also be there.
So when I'm doing this in I'll not be feeling hair in my
No, if forest no dey your own.
forestry. Ogudu cattle ranch.
No, in fact, it's Katura to Budu.
Abegi.
So now, at the end of the day, your fingers, guys, use your fingers. The idea is to lick the red thing. It's not to lick the girl's skin. Simple. I know all of you are feeling my flows right now. So you
Ladipo. Answer the question. That question, that's this thing that you don't want to answer. Answer it. You go answer.
So as a guy, you carry your hands around her thighs then you open the skin. Then the idea is to lick the beautiful red thing. That's just the whole idea.
Yes, there are. Please make sure the person is very clean, no? Because it can be so annoying and so irritating for you to want to give someone an oral, you want to give a man blue job and he's smelling down there. It's seriously a turn off. So please ensure you're very clean. Ensure if the lady you want to actually, okay, you guys are already romancing and especially if you're coming from the heat of the day, please ensure you just clean up. Clean up. Do you understand? Because if after the person finishes giving you a, they may want to kiss you with that same mouth. And please, you want to test that yourself. You're testing good. So when you clean up, it actually freshens you up and it makes the eating very enjoyable. You understand? And a guy too, please ensure you wear clean boxers and ensure, like I said, you don't have pepper in your mouth. Ensure that it's not like people are there, you just finish eating one chili and you just want to, give the head and everything. Please don't set the roof on fire. Please do not set the roof on fire. I repeat, do not set the roof on fire because it's gonna burn. It's gonna burn.
If there are measures people should take before indulging in oral sex, definitely there are a couple of measures you can take, but most of them has to do with neatness. It has to do with you knowing the person before, because if you don't know the person before and you're going to involve in oral sex, you can go and lick kayamanta. Sure, you understand? So, and that thing is not good for your future, it's not good for your health, it's not good for your life, and the person will later marry you in the future. So that's my own.
What are those measures? Is it that we answer it to?
Which one? Everything is me. Why are you tackling me like this guy?
It's not a person that do something that we would do.
It's a lie. Don't mind it. He has done what so. But either way, let's wash our dirty millions in public.
Hello.
So at the end of the day, the whole idea is this. As much as I like practicing oral sex, I just don't
like it too.
Yes, in fact, I'm in love with it. I cannot marry a woman that will not allow me to do, that will not allow me. Yes, she will not allow me to go down low. She will not allow me to lick plates. Me and you cannot marry.
That is no problem.
So at the end of the day, irrespective of how much I love doing it, I got to use my sense. Because number one, I dey avoid STIs. I'm running away from STDs. So me, I don't have strength to
this boy, say this
lick every plate.
I'm
just licking plates that I know that they are clean, that I know that, okay, I know their status.
Okay. Advice to people regarding oral sex is please make sure they are STD free of STDs, any form of STDs. Make sure the person is medically checked. Make sure they don't have syphilis, they don't have gonorrhea, because it will not actually be advisable for you to give someone an oral sex and then all your mouth is at the end of the day you just discover that. Make sure that they don't have men, please make sure she doesn't have sore or burns, or she has some tear or something down there before you give her head, because you don't know what may actually cause it. So please do ensure that they are actually safe medically before you actually give them oral sex.
Last time, I will not do any woman that will not allow me to lick plates. If you not allow me to lick your own plate, me and you cannot marry. Because me, I like to lick plates. And they say who much is given, much is what?
Expected.
So me, I expect you to like licking joystick or lollipop. Hold the joystick, lick lollipop. So if you as a woman don't like it, me and you cannot marry. So if you like, tell me God from heaven say that me, if anyone sure is your husband, me I no go gree for you. That's just because I will ask you, me I like to lick plate too. Say if you not allow me to lick your plate, me and you should not marry. Because I'll go and licking plate outside instead of me to be licking my own wife's plate. And me, I don't like doing other people when I get my own for house. And I expect
side chick.
Exactly. And also I expect her not to be licking other people's lollipop and holding another man's joystick when she has her own joystick at home. So that's just it. So that's our general advice concerning
His own,
regarding oral sex. Sorry, that's my own advice because I know he will still give his own. So that's my own advice.
My own,
concerning
my
oral
own
sex.
is this.
So I hope you guys enjoy.
No, his own is very simple. Mine is not like ambiguous and everything. I just feel that if good partners are welcome to that idea, why not they should practice it.
Yeah,
also,
exactly.
if one is not in communicado with his partner concerning such thing as oral sex, you can discuss with your partner maturely. You could be a guy telling you that you should give him a blowjob, or you could be there giving go down low.
BG.
We call it go down low.
Exactly.
So it depends. If your girlfriend is not comfortable with it, your boyfriend, fine, is not comfortable, but you guys have to talk about it.
Exactly.
Communication is very key in that aspect.
Yes, sir.
Now, my second advice is that if she's not doing it well, please let her know.
Okay, general advice I have for people as regarding oral sex is if you want to do oral sex, you're on your own.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.